Hi, my name's Teresa, and today we're going to make a DIY unicorn scrub. So the items that you're going to use is going to be a jar, so whatever size you want to use. This is 16 ounces, but you can use whatever you like. Sugar, some essential oil. I'm going to use some pink lemonade, in time for summer. Organic coconut oil, a Pyrex measuring glass so that I can melt my oil in there. These are my mica powders. These are called Stardust micas. I buy those on Amazon. They're about 6 for $20, but you can make a ton of jars with those. If you don't have mica powder, you can use food coloring, and I really like these Wilton gel food colors, and they're purple, magenta, teal, and orange. And I would just use the purple, the magenta, and teal for today. And then we've got some glitter, cosmetic glitter, a measuring cup, bowls to put your sugar in, some baby spoons for the mica powder, some plastic spoons to mix everything, or you can use spoons from your kitchen, and then some unicorn stickers to add to the jar. All right, so I'm gonna melt some coconut oil and we'll get started. Okay, so there's two ways that you can add your essential oil into your mix. You could either add your drops right into your coconut oil after you melt it. So I'll put about 12 drops, depending on how strong you want the scent to be. I'm just gonna mix that. The other way you can do it is after you add your sugar and your coconut oil in your bowls, you can add your essential oil drops right in there. Okay, so I wanna do 3 colors today. I wanna do this teal color, this pink, and this purple. So I'm gonna do equal amounts of sugar in each bowl. So I'm just using 3/4 of a cup, but it's just gonna depend on how big your jar is and how much sugar you wanna use. So you'll figure that out as you make yours. And I'm gonna make more than I need, and I'm gonna put the extra sugar in a little baggie later on. Okay, so I'm gonna take this little baby spoon, and I'm just gonna fill the spoon up about that much and add that right into there. I'm gonna do the same for purple and the same for this pink. And these are really nice unicorn colors. And I've also used pink lemonade to kind of go with the whole like summery unicorn feel. So that's why I've used that. So your colors are gonna be a lot lighter than this. As you add your oil, it's gonna start to change the color of it. So you're gonna add either more oil or less, just depending on the look that you're going for. Also, you have to figure out if you want it to be like a powdery feel or if you want it to be like wet beach sands, and then you'll add some oil as you go. So I'm just gonna add a little bit in each, and then I'll just stir that until I get a consistency that I like. And then I'm just gonna stir this until I get a color that I like. And let's say it was just a little bit too dark and you wanted more of like a light green, you could just add a little bit more sugar in there. And you'll do the same for each. I'm just gonna stir this. And you'll just break up all those little pieces and clumps of sugar as you go. This is like more of a powdery feel. So let's say you want it to be more like beach sands. You're just gonna add some more oil right in here. And then you're just gonna mix that up. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same with the pink. And you'll get really pretty colors. If you don't have the mica powder, like I said, you can use food coloring. And what you do with that is you just use a few drops into your sugar, and then you just pinch it. So you'll take pieces and you'll just pinch it to break up the food coloring if you're gonna use that instead of the mica powder. Okay, so now I've got the colors looking the way I want. And at this point, just take a little, it smells really good, but let's say I want it to be a little bit stronger. I could just add like 2 more drops in each. And this is just, like I said, that pink lemonade. And you can use that in soaps and scrubs. Just mix that in. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to layer it into our jar. And what you can do is you could decorate this before. So I like to decorate the lid, so I'll just take a sticker from here, peel that off, and I'm just going to stick that right here. And you could even decorate your whole jar with different stickers. So that's just this one. Okay, so now I'm going to start layering it right into my jar. And I like to alternate colors, but you could always do like the bottom third purple, then you could do pink or green, you know, whatever look you're going for. Put some green in there. And two ways you can do it. You can layer it like this, and you'll have the side looking really nice of the jar like that as it goes into the next color. Or as you layer it, you can shake it at the ends and mix all your colors together. Now, I also want to put a tiny bit of glitter. So this is just cosmetic grade glitter. And I'm just going to put a tiny bit onto this spoon right here. And I'll just tap that on the top, and it just adds a little bit of shimmer. And you could always add that in each bowl too if you want. You have to make sure you get cosmetic grade glitter and not just like a craft glitter. It's not good for your skin if you get a craft glitter. All right, I'm just gonna mix that on the top. And add our lid, and we're all good. Okay, now we're gonna make a DIY mermaid scrub. So the items that you need are sugar, coconut oil, essential oil in whatever scent you like. I'm using pink lemonade. A Pyrex measuring glass, we're gonna put our coconut oil in there along with our essential oil. I picked these nice mermaid colors, which is like a blue color, a teal, and then we've got some cosmetic grade glitter. If you don't have mica powder, again, you can use these Wilton gel food colors, and these are just some nice, you know, purple, magenta, teal. You can use some of these colors. A half a cup for the sugar, some bowls to put sugar in, a jar to put our sugar in. Then these are really cute. This is edible accent, so a lot of bakers use that for cookies and things like that. We're gonna add that into our body scrub. Then we've got ribbon, a shell, which we're gonna hot glue that onto the lid, this little wooden spoon, and then over there we've got a glue gun, and we're gonna, like I said, glue the shell onto the top of the lid. All right, so I'm gonna heat up some oil and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm gonna add my pink lemonade essential oil right into my coconut oil. And I melted my coconut oil for about a minute. And the amount of oil that you're gonna use depends on how much sugar you're using. So I'm using this really cute 8-ounce jar. So I only need 1 cup of sugar and just like a quarter of a cup, maybe a third of a cup of oil. So I'm going to put some sugar into these bowls. Just got a half a cup there. And it's okay if you have extra. Like I said, you can put it in a Ziploc bag if you want to and save some more for the future. Alright, so then I'm gonna take my little baby spoon and I'm just gonna put some of that really nice blue into this bowl and some of this green into this bowl. And what I'll do is I'm gonna add a little bit of cosmetic grade glitter into each bowl just for a little bit of shine. Alright, and then I'm going to stir these. And the color is going to change as you add the oil, but I just want to show you it's going to be a really nice blue. And just break up the clumps as you go. Stir this. And then the amount of oil that you use is going to depend on what texture you're going for. So, like I said, you know, more sugar is more powder, and more oil is like a beach sand feel. So since this is a mermaid scrub, we'll do more of like a beach feel. So we're just gonna stir this, getting rid of any clumps. And if you didn't have this mica powder, you can use these gel food colors. And then you'll just pick the colors that you like the best. So now, just gonna stir this. Again, breaking up the clumps. And I'm gonna add a little bit more oil in here. Some people like perfect measurements. I just kind of melt, you know, like I said, a half a cup of oil and I'll just add it as I go. I'm not too crazy about the exact measurements of the oil to sugar ratio. I just mix it until I get something I like. Okay. All right, so I actually really like these, so I'm gonna mix them all together. And it's gonna make kind of like an ocean color. It's really pretty. And although I added essential oil into my coconut oil, I like to make this have a little bit more of a scent, so I'm gonna add a couple of drops of pink lemonade directly in here. And I don't know if you can see, but this has like a nice shimmer to it. And that was from adding the cosmetic grade glitter. All right, I really like that color, it's really pretty. Couple things I wanna do. I wanna decorate my jar now. So, see, this just screws off, and I'm going to just hot glue this right on here. But first, I want to just put a little kind of, you know, just a couple of drops on the inside so that this doesn't come apart. So I'm just going to press this down. Get rid of those little strings later. Then I'm going to add some hot glue around the ridge of the shell. Just be careful, this is hot. I'm just adding some hot glue there. And I'm just gonna press that on. I'm gonna let that cool off, you know, for a few minutes. Okay. Nice mermaid to go with the beach. Nice shell to go with the mermaid and the beach theme. Okay, so now I'm just gonna layer this in my jar. So I showed you guys those stars before. They're really cute. So I wanna add those on top for just for like a little bit of like sparkle. So I'm taking these little edible stars. Like I said, people use these in baking. I'm just gonna add a couple on top, just for some shine. Just adds a little something. Then I'm gonna add my lid. So I've got my mermaid scrub with my shell. And the last step is I wanna add some of this twine around the neck of the jar. So I'll just cut a nice piece of this. Just cut off any loose ends. All right, so I've got this really cute scrub, and you could use it for yourself. You could give to a friend, give as a gift. It's just a really nice summer spa project. All right, have fun making yours.